out here in the garden. Up potting blueberry with the grandbaby. And he's playing in dirt and we're up potting blueberry bushes. So I just finished up potting one. I have another pink lemonade over here, and then I have a powder blue over here. So this is the powder blue I need to up pot, and this is the pink lemonade. And I'm up potting them into these because I just recently got these um, blueberry bushes this past spring. So they're in the original nursery pots, and these pots here that I got, I believe they were 15 gallon. It's a 16 by 16 by 14. So I think they're somewhere in between 13 and 15 gallons. And they're in currently, I believe those are the 2 gallon, 2 or 3 gallon nursery pots. So at the bottom, I want to put a little bit of its home in there. Let me get my gloves back on. And I've already mixed up, I have my cottonseed oil because I watch growing out the box on here, and I love how his blueberry bushes um, have been growing. They're beautiful, and he does some things differently that I think I should try because my first set of blueberry bushes, y'all, they died on me. They didn't come back. We put them in the ground. I don't know if I didn't do something in particularly correct, but they didn't come back for us. So I'm gonna try this method, but I'm changing just a little bit of what I do, a little bit of what he said do to adding some of what, just some of what I do. And what I mean by when I say that, I'm just gonna add perlite to my soil just because I like how the soil looks with perlite. I think it gives it more aeration to the soil. So these two pots here, I have already pre-mixed soil that we have with some black cow compost, and I have some perlite in there as well as peat moss. So he says to use 50% peat moss, and that's what we're going to do. 50% peat moss, 25% compost, and 25% of the got a bug on me. 25% of the um, fine pine, mini pine bark. So the bark that's on the top, I'm just gonna let it fall into this lid here. Okay, that's what's on top. And let's pull it out because I wanna put, oh, and it's a worm there. It's a worm here. It's a couple of them. Good stuff, good deal. Okay, so let's go on and pull her up, and I'm going to do it over the pot so that some of her stuff can fall into the pot here, the pine bark that's at the bottom. Now I'm gonna sit it right there for a moment because I don't think that this is gonna be enough, and I have some. Don't put any more water. I have some, that's my grandson, y'all, out here with me. I have some some pine bark over here from our garden that I'm gonna scoop up and put in the bottom of here.
Give me like.
No, go and ask your GD. Let him know that I need some more peat moss, some more peat moss. Go and let your GD know that I need some more peat moss, please. Thank you.
He said okay.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. He looks tired. His head down and then he goes.
And you can smell the pine from this. It's got some leaves in there like roots from other stuff. I don't think that will matter. Oh gosh, it's a lot of something down there. Ants. Um, this little area had ants. So,
Let me get the saddle.
yes, and I need some for this pot. So I didn't expect that, y'all. So I'm gonna move some things, especially my water bottle and stuff.
I have no scissors.
Okay. I'm gonna put a little of this down in there because I don't want to deal with that. Now I don't know where they're gonna run to while I'm in here, but those ants are spiders. Those are ants. We're gonna keep on moving. I'm gonna pour what was at the bottom in over this. I didn't know that it was ants in my pine bark over here. Hopefully
I think I can smoke. Let me see that.
that's not gonna be a big issue. See what? Oh, for the peat moss. Yeah, they're coming all up.
Cup you had. You still got the cotton seed in it.
It's right here. Oh, you need it for
Okay. You use that to take the peat moss. So I can get something in.
uh this is the cotton seed. It say use a half a cup, so I put half of the half down on there. And then I'm just going to mix this in with the soil that I put in here. and start to fill this pot. And in this pot, I had, in this pot I had soil mixed with some black cow. So I'm gonna start putting this in, and then I will add some peat and stir it up and hope that I'm not stirring up those ants. I hope they run on out into the lawn and not bite me, because I don't want, I still got a whole nother blueberry bush to unpot. Thank you, honey. So he put some peat moss in here for me to make it easier to handle. Even though the peat moss isn't heavy, it's very light. But honey helps me to keep moving. So here we go. We're going to add 50% of the peat moss. And remember, I have peat moss that was mixed in here too already. Okay. I'm going to add some more soil from here that I already had mixed. Mix it around. And now we're going to add her. And I've already decided that after, I'm just going to rough up the sides a little. Uh-huh. That I'm going to use his mix that he used for with the whey, which is, he says, like a probiotic for your blueberry bushes. Just gonna move this tag because I need to keep the tags because I don't know by leaf yet. I'm getting to know them. Like the pink lemonades are easy for me to remember. Lots of worms in here. That's good to see. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and backfill it in. Y'all, it is a beautiful, beautiful day out here garden. The sun is shining. The temperature is, I guess it's about 70 something degrees, maybe pretty close to 80. I'm just filling in soil on the sides. And then I'm gonna go in with push down some. Make sure it's got some good contact there. I'm gonna go with what it had on top already. I'm gonna sprinkle that back down around there. And he says, make sure you don't have, and see how this bark is just breaking up. He was showing that too. Um, and that, that's something that I do already, I'm familiar with. You want to have what's easily to break down up there on top. And he mentioned making sure the leaves stay off the top, especially if you have, you know, um, some issues. So this one's ready to go back. And the next thing that I'll do after, right now I'm just trying to get them all up potted. And the next thing I'm gonna do is go back and cut all the spindlies off, um, to prune it, because we're in the fall and he's in Georgia too. I'm just pulling off all these extra leaves to make sure they don't end up down here because we haven't treated it yet. All right, and this one is ready to go. Hang you up,
Base.
Christian. Oh, never mind. Okay, so that's one up potted. That's the other pink lemonade. And then we have the powder blue here that is going to be up potted. And I'm going to use the last one here. I did say that I was going to use this big pot. Oh no, I think I'm using this one for the orange tree, to put the orange tree in. Although I think I should put the orange tree in a black, I have a 17-gallon pot over there. What did we say we were gonna put in this one? This 20-gallon. What do we have left over there?
Another blueberry and two hydrangeas.
Another blueberry and two hydrangeas. Okay, so I guess that is that tall blueberry can go in here. This is the bigger pot.
Bring it over to you.
Um, I might as well. I don't know about these other pine barks over here. Them darn ants. Let me do it the same way. Let me get the pine bark off the top of this one into the lid here. Get it pulled out. Okay. Put down in here what was in the bottom. And hubby's right here. He's going to put some of the mini pine bark in here. Here, right here.
No?
No, I think that's good. All right. Okay. And here's a big piece that ain't ready to break down. Just making sure I don't have any large pieces in there. What did I go in with next? I can't remember.
Some of that pine from the top, I think, or some more soil.
I think I did soil, then black cow.
You put some of this in there too.
And peat moss. Yeah. You know what? I think I missed the black cow on that last one. I don't remember scooping from the bag. It's a good thing that I have black cow mixed in
And they're
there.
already.
Yeah, but you could put a ladle on top at least. Just move
I know too.
the pine bark over and put that on there. Here, you want this to be able to move the bark over. Okay, peat moss. Just getting down here, breaking up these chunks. the cottonseed. They say a half a cup. That's what the directions say.
Okay. Yeah, lift the little lid up on it. Yeah. And it should come on out. Shake it. Yeah, there you go.
He said use cottonseed meal. We have that. Can you show that in the screen for them? A half a cup. And that's just a quarter cup, so I'm gonna need some more on the top. You showed it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you pour some more while I, thank you.
There you go.
And he's taking them when I'm done with them. He's putting them back on the patio. They can actually sit out now because, like, ain't nothing for the deer to eat now on them. So we could alleviate from our patio. And he put a whole cup in here. I'm only gonna use a quarter of that. Yeah, because I got one more. And that one's got a spider web on it. Y'all, I pay attention to everything. At least I try to. All right. Get it up here on the side. So we'll water them down over there, I guess. Oh, we'll rough up the bottom. This one seems big. Right. And he say the roots sits on top, and I can see them. They are on top. This tree is a little crooked too. I'd have to take all this loose to try to straighten it up.
Come back over there and talk.
Or when I put soil in here,
Go out.
situated so that it's sitting up. If I'm running out of soil in here, I'm gonna have to get some from over here. Oh, I got the one in front of me I could use. And this actually has pine bark in the bottom, so this is good. Let me just put some more soil in it.
You get it?
big scoop just about got me right. All right. Use some of this pine bark around on top that I had in the bottom of here. And then put the rest that she came with. And that piece a little hard. All right. Well, I think she good. Last one, y'all. Last blueberry bush. And I guess we're gonna use this big pot. And I don't really want to because it doesn't have pine bark at the bottom. So I have 3 pots like this, and I think they are bigger than this one. At least this has more width, but this is larger. That gray pot over there, that gray pot, can I see that one? I guess I could go ahead. Which one is this one? This is our premier. This is a premier. So oh, oh yeah, that is big. Let's see that one. If that one's easier to bring, you see how much larger it is.
Okay.
Or I can go ahead and just put it in this one, honey. I just need help lifting it. Woo! It's a big wash, y'all. He was trying to get me. No, he probably really wasn't even thinking about me. Actually.
This needs to be cleaned out.
Flies, I swear. Oh yeah, that's got to be cleaned out. But is that one bigger than this one? That gray one? This one is actually bigger than that one. And this is about the same size. Okay. So at least we know. So this, I need you to help me to dump it over there. So, because pine bark need to be at the bottom. And remember, you filled this one from the soil bag over there. So we need to put it in the in here. I'll plant this one and this big one. And get it out the way. All in one spot would be good. If you gotta move it off, cause yeah, that at the bottom, and treat it like it's on top.
Do I need to put holes in the bottom of that?
Ooh, good catch, honey. I think so. Oh, yep. Cause this don't have, yeah. So he gotta get his drill, cause this gotta have holes in the bottom. There's some little cracks that I see. Yeah, those are just little cracks, but they're not holes. So he has to drill some holes before I put the mulch in there. And we would have uppotted all of the blueberry plants. So I'm excited. All of the blueberry plants will be uppotted now. And I can go ahead and put my cabbage down and work on the bed here because I want to put some stuff in this bed. The bed is cleaned out, but I need to put some soil on top still, and so that I can put some brassica plants over there. I got some cabbage and some broccoli that I want to put over there. And then I think we're going to have to put a gate around it because the deer have been tearing us up. This is why we really haven't done much gardening. Like this bed hasn't been cleaned out because they were still coming over it. I had 9 tomato plants in this bed and the deer just came and destroyed them. But I still do have my oregano growing up here. Somehow the lemon balm then blew over here. So I got to pull that out and get that dehydrated, that lemon balm. And even the 4-foot bed that we have over there that I have eggplant planted in, the deer have been climbing up to the 4-foot bed, eating, they ate all the eggplant flowers and all the leaves first. Then they came back for the flowers. I had a bunch of flowers on it. And now I think I only may have maybe one eggplant coming from there, but it's still a bunch of flowers on there. Yeah, it's still a bunch of flowers on there. And I have some um, Georgia collards over there and some lacinato kale over there growing in the 4-foot bed. He got his gloves sitting here. I hope ain't no ants crawled into his gloves. He got them sitting up here. I'd hate for him to put his hands in and some ants are in there and start biting the pot.
You want me to do it over there?
Yes, it's on camera. He's gonna sit here and put some holes in the pot, y'all. So we gonna swap out. Now I don't know where's this lid. This lid must go to the one that's on the porch already, on the patio.
Probably.
Yep, it's the peach rolls they go to. You okay?
Huh? I'm finished. You hear me? Oh, I'm sorry. So she has a little bit of bark already over here in this pot. So what I'm gonna do is just add it to this one.
Yeah, those pine barks is what I was gonna put at the bottom and add some more pine bark from the barrel.
I think that is enough.
It's to the first lip.
Yeah. Yeah.
The soil. A little bit of soil and then some compost. Here, I can finish and you can come take this.
Go ahead.
Dig from the bottom of the soil that's mixed.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, we got one more rose bush to do. A climbing one. We can do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Is this enough?
So the rose bush, I'm thinking, can go in the other blue pot, and I can switch out the yarrow to the gray pot.
Uh-huh.
That way the blue pot can sit right here by the cattle panel,
Uh-huh.
and the rose bush can climb in.
Yeah. Adding black cow manure. What else? Peat moss.
We put about 3 or 4 scoops of that black cow in there.
Yeah, I did. I put 3.
Okay.
I put one more.
And then peat moss. You could probably shake what's in there. Oh yeah. And then give it a mix.
All of it.
Yeah. I can finish. Thank you. Gotta break that back black cow up some. I find that serrated edge one works a little better with breaking it up. Yeah. Hey y'all. Now we're gonna set her in there. Shake some of her the bark that's on top. Shake it into that one so you'll just be able to dump it over in there what's on top of her, and then when you pull it out, hold it over it, and it'll. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to lean the bulb, the whole thing to you, towards you, to get her straight. Yeah. That way she'll grow straight up instead of tilted. Gonna use. That's that sand soil. Perlite in there. That don't have any of the other. I'm just adding perlite and some of my fertilizer in there because no matter which way I turn, it's trying to turn away. Okay, turn your head because the wind is blowing all different kind of ways. Sorry about that. You want to use this shovel so you can go a little deeper. This is the one that has the handle broke, so I use it when I'm sitting sometimes. That's good. Now we need some pine bark. The rest need to be pine bark nuggets. Pine bark. You need 3 inches of pine bark, and you want the crown exposed.
like that.
Yep.
Oops, right there.
Put our home stuff back in there.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. All done.
I'm gonna put some of this pine bark from the corner in there. If they break easy, they can
Yeah,
stay.
they broken down there.
Hmm. Thank you, honey.
I wasn't trying to hit her breast, y'all. She has a bug on it.
It's still on there?
One
Oh,
bug.
you killed them.
Yeah, yep, got it.
Okay. Want me to help you carry her over and put her in the wheelbarrow? Because I know she's heavy.
I'm gonna lift from here. You can lift it up on up in there with my help.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Go ahead. You gonna stand up?
Easy peasy, ladies and Jeezys.
Now I'm just gonna do my cabbage. And oh, we had some people on here. Hi, y'all. Thanks for being here. Hi, Poppy Field and Roberto Galgligos, Padelia, and Red Box Player. Hello. Hi. Y'all, thanks for joining. So we have her in the wheelbarrow and she's all done. And we have up potted. I did one on TikTok, and I think we did 3 with you all. So all 5 blueberry bushes have been up potted now, using growing out the box